Dr. Brenner is a research scientist that was involved in raising multiple test subjects who possess psychonetic abilities. He is the reason why a portal into the Upside Down was created, and the catalyst for basically every event that happens in the show, as without him, there would be no 11, only Jane. I never really paid a whole lot of mind to his character in season 1, just kinda thought of him as an archetypal evil scientist. However, his major role in season 4 made me captivated by the complexities of his personality. The opening scene of the entire season is Brenna getting ready for his day. That short 1 minute allows us to get an insight into his character, being an obvious perfectionist, wanting things to be his way and his way only. His inherent selfishness leads him to never question his actions and instead invent justifications for them. Objectively, he's a pretty evil guy, and I think he copes by creating this family dynamic with the kids. Sure, on one hand, it's a way to manipulate them so they feel more comfortable towards him, and then it's easier to exploit their abilities. Yet on the other hand, I see it as a way for him to refuse to face the reality of what he's doing. Basically, the perception he has of himself as their papa is better than a prison warden. Like, I don't think of him as this maniacal sociopath. You can tell there's a part of him that knows what he's doing is wrong, but he's buried it so far down, clouded by his obsession with the children's abilities. In season 4, however, I think that truth really comes to the forefront, and it's something he finally has to face. A vital thematic question this season asks is, who is the monster? This is the question I think 11 grapples with the most, admitting she agreed to do Project Nina to figure that out, at some points really believing she was, thinking she killed everybody at Hawkins' lab. And to see her fall back into Brenna's manipulation is heartbreaking to watch. I have to give it to Matthew Modine. The actor portrays the character, giving him this unnaturally calm kind of demeanor. Even I started to forget the horrible things he's done. You really do get a sense that he does care about 11, justifying his obsession with regaining 11's abilities by playing this caring parenting role. But 11 was never his daughter, only his subject. Now, the Henry and Brenna dynamic is a fascinating one. I'm not sure if he's directly responsible for the way Henry sees the world per se, as he does kind of just seem evil, but you never know. Maybe if someone other than Brenna took him in and didn't conduct experiments on him, Henry maybe could have changed. Vecna does say to 11 he doesn't think of Brenna as a monster.
He was just a man.
I'm sorry to have to disagree with Vecna here, but Brenna may not literally be a monster. Figuratively, there may be another story though, and it's that culminating reality that makes Brenna's final moments some of the best writing from the season. After 11 gets her powers back and discovers the truth about Henry, she immediately wants to return to Hawkins to help her friends fight Vecna, so he intends to imprison her once again. And it's in the ensuing beautifully written and acted conversation between them where the truth of his character is finally revealed. His supposed daughter calling him a monster. You can tell that cuts him deep. Seeing him shed some tears, I think we finally get a peek behind his facade. Everything he's refused to acknowledge about himself, now confronted by it, and he knows it's true, but still hasn't completely faced that reality yet, as he tries to put 11 to sleep, still thinking he's doing what's best for her. But the army infiltrates Project Nina, so he has to carry her out while getting shot at, and they eventually land a fatal blow. In the end, he releases the collar he put on 11, symbolically setting her free. However, it's only in their very last exchange where 11 actually breaks out of his prison. In his dying breaths, he desperately pleads with her to understand why he's done what he's done, but 11 rightly refuses to give him his humanity because she knows who the monster is now.